What is up, bros? With Josh here. In today's video, we're doing a keeping you up to date. There were a lot of posts on both the website as well as the dev blog, so I thought I'd do a quick little video to keep you guys up to date with everything coming to World of Warships in the near future and over a couple of the next patches. One of the things going on currently right now, so this obviously is time sensitive. There is some missions going on. Obviously, the space battle event is still going on, so be sure to do that as much as you can. Also, there is a way to participate if you're playing this weekend. The event duration only goes till I think midway through, Monday and Tuesday. So you can participate and get some free stuff. So if you're going to be playing this weekend, be sure to do this. I'll put a link down below to all of these things I'm talking about today. You can just participate and just play. Seems like all you have to do is get 400 base XP in any ship from tier 5 to tier 10. That gives you a star. The more stars you get, the higher chance you have of winning, and the more stuff you get. So top 100 players. We'll get to super containers as well as standard prizes. So once you participate, you will receive a Papa flag to let you know, or a Sierra Mike flag to let you know you are taking part in it. So all you have to do is basically go out and play. It looks like there's 4 days you can do this. So today, tomorrow, and then on Monday. So be sure to do this if you want to get some free stuff and if you're going to be playing this weekend anyway. A lot of the stuff has to do with the 0.8.4, which is in 2 updates. We're currently in 0.82 or 8.2. We have 8.3 coming up pretty soon. So within a month and a half or so, probably most of the stuff is going to be potentially live. We have a new map coming called Greece. And this is going to be a higher tier map. It seems kind of weird. They've changed one of the mid-tier maps. I just can't think of the name off the top of my head to a high tier map. Now they're adding another high tier map. I'm fine with this. I like variety. I think maps are fantastic. But adding a new high tier map seems a little weird since they just changed one from a mid-tier to now a high tier. So seeing another high tier map, it's fine. Hopefully we see more maps in general. I like variety. Obviously, if you've been playing ranked battles or clan battles, you know that playing the same map over and over and over does get a little old. So this one is designed for a tier 9, tier 10 battles. There'll be 2 versions, of course. But one of the things is there is a 25% probability. I did reach out to the devs to see what the percentage is on normal maps currently, but 25% to me seems pretty high. But local weather will now be present at 25% probability. So 1 in 4 of your matches will either see a cyclone and or a thunderstorm front. So I don't know if that is high or low or whatever. It seems high to me that every 1 in 4. But I personally hate cyclones. The thunderstorm is okay, but there is potentially a 1 in 4 chance that you will be getting this on this new map. So seems like they're going to be kind of making some weird new islands, or focusing on some weird new islands where they will be lower. There will be a lot of islands, but they will be lower. So not only will you be able to use them for cover, as they see right here, their height allows not only for the use of cover, but also to attack the ships hiding behind them. So seems like a lot of lower maps. Seems like a wonderful place for Worcester, for Worcester to be. So there you go. Might be some kind of campy islands. We'll have to see. I haven't played on this map yet, and obviously when you start playing the maps, you see how kind of the meta of these certain things work. Just quickly looking at it, it seems like potentially, I hate channels like this because this is where people go to hide. So, and this one seems to be a bit more open. So right away, it seems okay. We'll see some, maybe some fights going on in here, but I really dislike maps like this because it lets a DD just kind of hide here and a DD hide here, and then you don't really get to do anything because there's not many shooting angles for both of those. So we could see a very slow play in the middle because DDs will just hide right up against this island and you don't really have any angles. As you see, almost everything is blocked because of how this thing is formed. So B could be very slow. Seems like this cap could be kind of a trap cap because people will be riding to the outside. This one might be a little interesting. So what's kind of nice is to see this one looks a little different than other maps that we've seen. A lot of them are kind of starting to look a little alike as time goes on. So this one has a different identity. I'm interested to see how it plays throughout. One of the maps, trap, is now getting changed. Basically, as you see right here, there's more space, so everything's getting rotated up into the top corner a little bit, and there will be just way more open area right here, because these were pretty close. I think it was about in this area, so they wanted to get it away from the cap edge. This will allow more time. I'm okay with this. That's fine. It makes kind of this black hole of an area up here that everyone seems to be going now less of an area to go, so that's kind of nice. Maybe it kind of pinches this area off. I'm okay with that. Again, we're gonna have to see how it plays, but Everything's getting shifted to the top right a bit to allow more space here, less space here, and I think I'm kind of okay with this. One of the big changes for CVs that we potentially see in 8.4 is now their delay into the battle. This obviously has to do with speed of planes, but as you see, it gets increasingly higher by 15 seconds each tier up we go with CVs. So now there will be a delay into the battle. So tier 4 there will be no delay, won't be affected at all. Tier 6 will have a 15 seconds. Tier 8 will have 30 seconds, and Tier 10 will have 45 seconds before their first attack will be sent off. Obviously, this has to do a lot with the speed of planes, just getting into battle so fast, but 45 seconds seems to be a lot to me. Again, we're going to have to see how this feels. This is all preliminary, so they could change these and tweak these times. 45 seconds, though, if you load into the game, seems like a lot, but I know that the ability to get into a strike so quick is a bit of a bummer, especially if you're a DD. You just have no way to really get to a cap anytime quick. So this will obviously help that. We'll have to see how this goes, but there will be now a delay for your first squad to take off. So a bit more of a preparation time for all of your planes. Maybe in real life, they had to refuel and grab snacks, I guess, before they headed off. But we'll kind of see this. Also, one thing that's kind of cool, just they continue to add stuff like this into the game. You'll have dynamic times, so kind of the local time of the server. You'll have daytime dynamic changes in all of these ports. So kind of a cool thing, as you see right here, there are some different times, which is kind of nice. I honestly don't know why they add this stuff, because this only makes they should have just cut this out. They showed a camo that no one will get besides super testers. So here you go, Alabama super test, a ship just for testers is getting a new camo. So there you go. They probably could have just avoided talking about this, because people are going to be annoyed that there's a ship they can't get and a camo they can't get. But hey, there's all the bonuses that the super testers will get. They test a lot of ships, so there you go. GG's on your new camo. Also, this was very interesting to see right here. Stalingrad, first of all, I like the camo. Stalingrad, the ship, the tier 10 steel ship, was known as the first real clan battle reward. Use that in quotations. Is now getting its second cosmetic, and this one is by Copper, which is interesting to me. Moldy Benadryl, which is the currency you get from clan battles. I'm always excited to say who doesn't get the joke that I'm making fun of the name of the currency. They'll tell me how to pronounce it down below. It's a joke. But this one is by Copper. This is from rank battles, so it's really interesting to see that they aren't doing kind of the clan battle ship, the reward ship, getting cosmetics through playing clan battles. Now you can get them through playing ranked battles. It seems kind of weird to me, but hey, they kind of just want to make them not a ranked or clan battle reward ship. It's just steel ships now. So we'll potentially see stuff, I guess, like this, and Borgonia stuff, and potentially the new destroyer. We'll hopefully potentially see some new camos there as well, and cosmetics for both Copper, because we kind of are running out of things. So I like the look, though. Again, the bonuses are okay, 20% credits, and you will save some cash right there. But experience 100%, always solid. There is a new event coming at 8.4, the Victory Competition, and it's going to be pretty normal. There'll be a collection. Obviously, you'll unlock stuff. I imagine most of these will end up being kind of the same for every event. You'll get things. You'll have directives to do. You'll get crates. You can buy crates, blah, 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 blah. There will be certain Russian ones. A lot of these, though, I'm interested because a lot of people just have these. Murmansk, Ochotnik, Molotov, Leningrad, but the newest one is the Lenin, which is the Russian battleship. This is kind of a cool ship, but you will have the chance to getting that as well. Also, they are releasing a Russian battleship, or not a battleship, Russian premium or exclusive unique commander. And he has kind of different stuff, a different skill that we haven't seen before. Hidden Reserve, which is one thing we've seen on the Yamamoto, is First Blood. You get an extra charge, so that's not really new. But the next thing is his Will to Win. Everything beforehand has been on something, so getting a Kraken on the Yamamoto, you get a heal. Getting Confederate, you get a faster reload with Halsey. This one, you don't need to do anything. You basically just need to take damage, and then you get these benefits. So Will to Win, activate once per battle. If the ship drops below 10%, you are given the following bonuses for 30 seconds. So this is just default. So you need to be paying attention if you're playing this to be using these. Dispersion. Okay. Effective damage control party consumable is applied to the ship. No consumable charge are spent. So this is going to be if you're getting really low and burnt down, and if you're on 4 fires, it's going to immediately just take those fires off. Floods, whatever. Dispersion of shells fired by the enemy at the ship increases by 20%. This is going to seem really weird being the person firing at the ship. You're going to go, what the hell happened to my salvo? What kind of dispersion is that? It's going to be really weird, but obviously it's to kind of give them this sense of feeling more comfortable, I guess. Effective repair party regenerating up to 7.5% HP. No consumable spent, so you can get an extra heal. But these are not available in clan battles because you don't get those rewards in clan battles. And besides this, the commander has 1 improved skill. So normally they've had 2. He only has 1, and it's Jack of all trades. This is kind of the trade-off. So the captain himself is not really... you don't get a lot of bonuses, but you also get one of his skills that doesn't require anything to get. So that seems to be the trade-off here, and it seems like they're kind of testing it out with this to then start maybe making this for more captains, where it's just a passive, like a passive skill and not an on-use skill, I guess, or an on-achieved skill, if you want to call it that. So this is kind of interesting. Overall, the captain won't have as many perks, but you won't have to work as hard to get said perks. There's a lot of information here. I'm going to put, again, all the links down below. I'm not going to go over everything. I'm going to go over just a couple of the things here. And if we scroll down, obviously there's the Slava, the tier 10 premium Russian battleship. But the 2 main things I want to look at here are the Georgia buffs. These were data mined on Reddit. I tweeted out about this a couple days ago. So these are now official. The main guns, this is the 6-gun tier 9 USN battleship. Main guns firing range have been lowered. The secondaries, which have been called Massachusetts level, have been buffed out from 6 kilometers to 7.5. Obviously with AFT and then the secondary module, you can get those out extremely far. Obviously this could help with this being a brawling ship. Secondary gun has also been dropped. Engine boost has been added, so this is exciting. First time we've seen it on a USN battleship. And then repair party values have changed, and here you go. You see it. It has been lowered from 6.6 or 0.66 to 0.5, and the reload time has also been lowered, so you get faster heals, but they do less. And then so this was designed to fight at long ranges, but it didn't show. Obviously, if you're meant to be a sniper but you only have 6 guns, it's kind of an oxymoron. So now they want it to be a tad more of a brawler. So kind of interesting. What we're going to see here. So I'm excited to play this ship to see how it feels. Lots of tools that it has to work with, so it could be really interesting. And last, the other ship I want to talk about here, again, there's a lot of information here. I'm not going to go over everything, so the video isn't crazy long. But the Yoshino, which was the Azuma, the tier 10 version, is now getting, it's going to have 2 versions of torps. One of the versions they're adding is 20 km torps. Yes, give us a cruiser with 20 km torps. That's what we need. So I can't wait to take some friendly torps. Kappa 1, 2, 3. But 20 km torps, but they're spotted from 2.5 kilometers away. Who knows how useful they'll be. But man, that is crazy long. So can't wait for those to be going, why am I taking torps from this way? It's only friendlies, and then they're 20 km torps from a Yoshino. So that should be exciting. One of the biggest posts on the devlog, probably the biggest post today, and the biggest not hype, but biggest talking point, is the announcement of the 12th ranked season. This is nothing but confusion, and I'm jumping right to the last line of this. Please note that the information in the devlog is preliminary. We have hope that this will not go through, but one thing we have here is in 8.4, we are seeing the 12th season of Ranked, my favorite game mode. Yes, I'm crazy like that. My favorite game mode, and it will be teams of 7, tier 10. Now, okay, that's not crazy. We've had the past 3 seasons, we've gone tier 10, tier 10, tier 9, arms race. Now we're going back to tier 10, but what does that allow? That CVs are going to be able to play ranked battles with maximum of 1 per team. Wargaming has straight up said that they are still in the process of balancing aircraft carriers, and CVs at tier 10 are the least balanced tier of all the CVs. But here we go in 8.4, so hopefully we see a lot of changes in the next month or so for aircraft carriers. But season 12 CVs are going to be there in the least balanced tier, so it's preliminary. I hope that we don't potentially it might change, so we're going to see. But it'll be interesting. Also, there'll be rental ships in this, so you probably have to do the same thing as clan battles, as it says down here. You will be able, if you don't have a tier 10, you will be able to get a rental ship. Probably will continue to be a camo-less ship, and you can then play that, and those tier 10 ships will probably only be available in ranked battle. So yeah, all you have to do is play a tier 8 or higher, and then you're good to go there. So battles will be take part in domination and the reworked epicenter. So this is something, if you've played the current game mode in Torpeats, or one of the latest game modes, I think it's Torpeats, yeah, where they're all independent. So the middle, there's the center, the middle, and then the outside rings, and if you're in the middle, you don't block all of them. They're all independent, so that's kind of cool, actually. But this will be very interesting. Tier 10 CVs, I'm expecting to see a lot of midways, a lot of minotaurs, and a lot of Wooster, and not much else. So we'll see how this works. Completely blew my mind. If you would, people have asked me for months what I thought the next rank season would be. I would have bet my money on it being an odd tier. Them saying tier 10, it seems madness to me right now, where kind of CVs are, and allowing it's craziness. I hope they kind of do odd tier, or kind of do this, or we're probably going to see a lot of changes to CVs in the next month, or at least I hope so. This was a big shock to me. Did not see this coming. To end the video, there are some ships as well, some new premium ships, and lots of tier 10 ships. So instantly I go to Steel, I go to Free XP, and I go to Coal. Don't know how any of these are going to be available, and I haven't even tested these ships, so it is a matter of time before we get to check these out. But we have the Smolensk. I'm not going to dive into all the stats and break them down. I will put a link down below. You can dive a tad more into it. But the Smolensk, relatively low HP Russian cruiser, so tier 10, and it looks basically like a tier 10 Kutuzov, because you are going to see the smoke, if I can scroll down far enough, smoke generator. So to me, it looks like a low-life smoking cruiser, but you do, with a tier 10, get a repair party as well. You get HP per second, so this is kind of interesting, almost like a Kutuzov with a heal, basically. So this could be extremely strong at tier 10, and it could be a fantastic damage farmer. 4x4 with 130. The range isn't anything crazy, though, only 15.6, and the reload time of 4.5. 130s, though, kind of almost DD style. So, but 130, and you will be able to, this is going to be inertia fuse from the looks of it, and you will be able to do probably lots of damage. So, but looks like we're going to see kind of a big destroyer in a way. It almost looks like kind of like a Perth at tier 10. I don't know if it's going to be rolling smoke. I don't think it is. But a very interesting ship. We're going to have to see how this goes. And yeah, smoke dispersion. So it's going to be pretty low. Action time 20 seconds. Smoke is only there for 89. Looking like a Kutuzov with the heal. The Colbert, a tier 10 French cruiser. Again, another tier 10. Lots of tier 10s coming out. Not sure how they're going to be available. This one, it looks insane a little bit. It looks kind of dorky. It looks almost like a tier 1. But again, relatively low health pool. Not much armor. Main battery, 8x2. So this is going to be an absolute monster. Tons of shells going out. Small caliber. Almost like an Atlanta. But you are going to get some hydroacoustic damage control, defensive AA, and an engine boost. Obviously a heal as well. No smoke, though. So to me, this is almost like a tier 10 Atlanta, maybe like a Wooster. But you are going to get some speed boost to get away in and out. Only 15.5 kilometer range. Another interesting ship. Could be a lot of fun. We'll have to see how it goes, but no smoke to protect yourself. The Summer is another tier 10 destroyer. This one is kind of interesting. USN, but no signature USN AA consumable. Looks like you're only going to get engine boost. So, but this one seems to be a tad more on the offensive side. Looks like 3 sets of 4 torpedoes. We really haven't seen that besides the Mahan at tier 7. I can't quite tell from the image if it's going to be all on one side or if there's going to be one on each side, then a swinging torpedo. That's what we've seen before. We may see that, but basically it looks like a kind of buffed up Mahan. I keep wanting to say Monahan, but no AA. So it looks like you're giving up a little bit of a defensive ability from planes to now take a little bit of an offensive and getting more torpedoes. 4 sets of 2 though, 5-second reload. Could be a pretty solid ship. Again, we'll have to see how it plays. And then tier 5. This one is kind of following the pattern that we've seen with a lot. You have the Kid, you have the Sims, and you have the Monahan. And the Hill is looking like the tier 5 version of all that. Main reason being basically the tech tree version, but now a premium version, and this one is going to have defensive AA. So this could be an absolute troll ship, extremely good. I think it's probably the premium version of the Nicholas. But AA consumable 5x1, 4-second reload, could be an absolute monster with a 66-second, so fast torps reload, 3 sets of 3, but only 5.5 kilometer range, and they're relatively slow, but things move slow at those tiers. So if you are a new player thinking about checking out World of Warships, or if you are interested in maybe making another account to mess around on, you can use my referral link down below. New accounts, this is currently NA only. New accounts can get, just by playing, 2 free premium ships, as well as 14 days of premium account, and more to be determined, to be announced. You can get the Warspite, the tier 6 Royal Navy battleship, a fantastic ship, as well as the Diana Lima, a tier 2 cruiser. This is just for playing. Also, if you are a returning, if you've been taking maybe a little bit of a break from World of Warships and you haven't played for 90 days, you also can get some goodies. The same ships, both the Warspite and the Diana Lima, as well as 28 days of premium. This is for coming back. If you've taken maybe 3 months off, 90 days since your last battle, you can use this. 2 free premium ships if you don't have them, 28 days of premium time, which is awesome, save some money there, as well as 2 super containers, which both could have a potentially premium ship. This is if you haven't played for 90 days and are coming back. I know some people took some breaks, winter, coming back, maybe have some free time, school's getting over, you could maybe mess around. You can use my referral link down below. It helps support me as a content creator. But anyways, guys, lots of information in this video. Hope this all helped you out, and hopefully keeps you up to date with all the changes. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about all the updates, and I'll continue to make these videos, hopefully make it easy for you guys. There's lots of information out there. But anyways, guys, that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.